Hey Virgo, I'm here to do your love reading for the month of August 2019. So, for your overall energy, right off the bat, what I'm seeing for you, Virgo, is you have Judgment here and you have the Moon. So, that's two major arcanas. So, you have the past coming back around for you. I do feel like there's two different energies that are in your vicinity. You have a fire sign with the Knight of Wands showing up in the middle of your timeline. And I'm also seeing heavy air signs around you. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And for the fire signs, that is Leo, Sag, Aries. And you do have strength in your energy. So that can be symbolic of Virgo as well. Or not Virgo, Leo as well. But what I'm seeing here is you definitely have the past coming back around for you with Judgment. You have foe clarifying Judgment. I feel like Virgo is seeing through people at this time. You have a very sharp and keen sense of awareness when it comes to other people right now. You do have someone that is heavily, heavily watching you, Virgo. I do remember I said that, I believe it was either last month or the month prior to that. But you do have the Prince of Swords here. And in this depiction, it's so funny because it's actually like a bunch of eyeballs that are symbolic of someone watching you. So again, I am seeing heavy air signs or someone that behaves like an air sign. This can be someone that is very analytical, someone that is very intelligent, someone that's very good with their words. I do feel like this is someone that's external to you. I'm not saying that this is you, although in some scenarios, yes, Virgo, you can be the one that's actually keeping an eye on someone or watching someone else. But for the majority of you, someone's watching you, Virgo. So just be aware of that. That can be on social media. It can be in person. Or this can also be symbolic of someone that's inquiring about you, someone that's asking others about you, someone that's trying to get more information about you, Virgo. And I do feel like this is actually, if this is not the fire sign doing this with your Knight of Wands here, and I do feel like this is the current person that's in your life now, the energy that is, being embodied by that person, which is actually very passionate, someone that actually has a lot of emotion for you, someone that really thinks that you're the bomb, someone that thinks that you have it going on right now. They have a lot of, sexual chemistry for you. But I do feel like this Prince of Swords character that's showing up in the beginning of your timeline or in your past position, I feel like this is the foe that is from your past. So, for example, some of you are dealing with an air sign that was from your past that you had ended things with, or that you're simply not as interested in. And then you're dealing also with another energy that is the fire sign energy. And if you have not met this fire sign yet, they are showing up in the middle of your timeline, which is the middle to end of the month of August. Now, you do have the Moon for your overall energy, so you're paying close attention to your intuition right now. Again, you're being able to really gauge people very, very accurately. And for some of you Virgos, you're having intense dreams right now. You're having a lot of inner wisdom that's pouring through, and you're going through a kind of a mini transformational process where the vibe is very intense for you right now because you have spirituality on top of your Moon. So it's like you are seeing things through your third eye as opposed to your two eyes physically. And especially because right next to this is Judgment. So that's very karmic. And there's someone that is almost upset that you moved on, or someone that is, again, keeping an eye on you, making sure that you are not moving on is the energy that I'm getting. Because you have misfortune on top of the Prince of Swords. So this person feels like it's a misfortune if you do move on from them. And I feel like they're seeing you move on from them. But they're showing up also as a foe, as someone who's not on your side, someone who's not dependable, not a friend. Now, you have 3 fours in your reading. You have the Four of Discs, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Cups. And that to me is always symbolic of regaining stability or establishing stability in a relationship. You have Messenger on top of this. Someone is upset, Virgo, that they do not have control over you, or that they feel they're losing control over you. There's definitely an aspect of control here, okay? Because I am seeing that in your relationship spread off to the side as well. So you, in reflection of that, are feeling more powerful over this person because they are losing their ground with you. So you feel like you now have the upper hand with, I'm feeling, this past person or even this current person as well, with the Knight of Wands here. So you're going to be getting communication in terms of someone that is kind of jealous that you're moving on, but they still want power over you. So you're going to be getting glimpses and inclinations that someone is not over you, or that you definitely have power over someone else in the form of communication, okay? You also have hope on top of your Knight of Wands. So either you're very hopeful about this connection with this Knight of Wands individual, or they are. And Virgo, if you were in a third party situation, I'm seeing that come to an ending here, okay, towards the end of August. So I feel like, especially if you were dealing with a player, or you were dealing with the Knight of Wands individual, which can be an attention seeker, I feel like they're closing this Three of Cups energy, which is seeing other people. So this Knight of Wands definitely is watching you, and they're very interested in you, and they have hope for your connection. You're feeling very confident. I'm seeing that here, especially because in your energy you have the haughtiness, Lenormand. So you're feeling very confident after having gone through failure, after having gone through an ending with the Seven of Pentacles here. It's almost like you're saying to yourself, well, I know what I have to offer. So even though that was a failure, I feel like I came out on top regardless. And through that, I feel like you did gain more confidence. And this Knight of Wands individual is seeing that. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be beating out the competition when it comes to this Knight of Wands character who does have other options. But I feel like because you have service on top of the Three of Cups, someone is really wanting to take you out on dates. They're really wanting to focus their energy on you. So if you were involved in third-party situations, that's coming to a close because the options are going to be narrowed down, okay? And that's being clarified as well because you end with the Four of Wands, which is technically a commitment, okay? This is stability within commitment. And you have enemy on top of this. Again, someone's not happy that you're gaining stability in your love life. And that would make sense based on the fact that it's right next to your Three of Cups. So again, that kind of energy that is circling around you, watching you, can be the third party character that I'm seeing here. But regardless, you have the Knight of Wands wanting to take you out with service here. This is like opening the doors for you, you know, paying for that first date, really making you feel like you are being doted on. And in your energy, you also, again, have the Strength card, which is symbolic of you having that confidence, you having that strength to continue putting yourself out there or to continue establishing this relationship. And you have Doctor clarifying this. So there is definitely a degree of healing going on right now, especially after failure. But it's interesting that you have haughtiness on top of failure. Again, it's like, okay, that didn't work out, so scrap that. And I'm going to continue on feeling confident, feeling abundant, feeling like I do have a lot to give, a lot to offer someone. And that's actually a very, very good energy to be putting forth in front of this Knight of Wands character because they like that, especially if they are a fire sign. They love when people are acting confident because they're confident. They're innately confident. Like Aries or Leo or Sagittarius, they love seeing other people act like they know what they have to offer. They don't like seeing people that are insecure because that's so opposite to their energy, right? So you're feeling very good about yourself. And if you're concerned about third-party situations, or if you're concerned about someone that has others around them that are vying for their attention, I'm seeing here you're going to be the one that's ending up with the commitment. Okay, that goes for the singles out there. Now, you do at the bottom of your deck have a luxury. This is the Four of Cups. And you have reunion and melancholy on top of this. So you were sad. You were sad about the fact that you did lose out in some way with failure here. And again, I was picking up on a past energy. And yet you have reunion, Virgo. So absolutely someone wants to make a reappearance in your life. And I feel like this is because they were not finding better elsewhere with the Four of Cups. And again, judgment here. So you do have someone coming back around that wants to kind of tie up loose ends with you. That's very, very obvious. So how you're feeling about this person, Virgo, you have worth waiting for in the Four of Pentacles. You're being very tight-lipped. So you're feeling confident. You're kind of being very sly, being very nonchalant with people. You feel like you are coming out on top, but you're not expressing yourself because of that. You know what you're waiting for. You know who you're looking for. You're being very particular. And I feel like you're not going to pay attention to people that are not showing up to your level, that are not putting forth their effort. But again, this Knight of Wands looks like he's really trying here. So I do feel like if you are presented with this character this month, it's like you're going to be making them almost frustrated. And it's interesting because this man has red hair. And this man has red hair. Some of you are dealing with redheads, but that's very specific. Regardless, this person is like watching you, and you're being very hard to get to know, or you're doing this deliberately because you know what you have to offer. So you're waiting for the perfect person. There is definitely an air sign or an air-like individual that is very, very frustrated with you because you have the Magician reversed and separation reversed. Someone is trying desperately to reignite a reunion with you. They're very, very upset. They're at a point where they're so upset, they're turning into an enemy. They're turning into that foe character that we saw here because they're unable to manifest a reunion with you, or you're making it very difficult for them to do this. Or they feel like, again, they don't have power over you in this situation. For others of you, the separation did not go through completely. So yes, there's going to be a reconciliation. There's going to be a reigniting of this passion that you had for this person. Now we're going to take a look at how this person feels about you in the extended Virgo, and that is on Patreon. So patreon.com/tantric tarot. And I also have the outcome right next to me. And I did pull some oracle cards for you as usual. So if you're interested, go on over there. It's only $11.11 a month for all 12 signs. And stay tuned because I do have a preview of the extended towards the end of the video, and I'll talk to you all next month. Bye-bye, Virgo. Oh, also, forgot to mention, I did look underneath this card. You have a new beginning with the Lovers. Again, 3 4s. You have a relationship. Again, Queen of Swords might be dealing with fire or air. And there you are as the Hermit, your major arcana. Oh, 9 of Cups. There you go, Virgo. It's looking very, very good. Clarity's coming through. Also communication. Oh, wow. You're closing out certain chapters with the World there. But again, you're coming out on top very successfully. So let's take a look at how this person feels about you and then the outcome. And that's it. That's what I'm seeing for you. So again, bye-bye, Virgo. The separation's like stalled, or it's on pause, and there's a huge energy of a reconciliation around you, Virgo, because this person's like, wait a minute, I don't want you to move on. So how they're feeling about Virgo is past life relationship. They know that you two have a huge